Okay, good afternoon, good morning sa lahat. Ito po si Jordan Tech. At ngayon ay let us identify the different tools, equipment, and materials used in the computer class, the computer system servicing in situ. Start with the most common one, the side cutter plier, the electrician's plier or the combination plier. We have the needle nose plier, or simply called it as long nose plier. It is used to hold small parts. Combination, pwedeng pang splice ng wire, pwede pang cut. This one is a side cutter, from the word cutter, pang cut ng wire. Then we have tweezer. It is used to hold small parts. This one is torque screwdriver. It is like star. The tip is used to open the bolt with star shape head. With a hex driver, the hexagonal type of the bolt is used to open or to tighten or loosen the bolt. And we have the part retriever. It is used to retrieve small parts also. Then punch down tool. It is used to cut extra wires and to punch the wires of the UTP to the patch panel, the punch down tool. The flathead screwdriver is used to tighten and loosen the screw, flathead type of screw. Then we have the star or the Phillips head screwdriver. Yeah, it's same sa flat. The only difference is the head of the screw. It's cross type head. We have the crimping tool. Is used to crimp. Is used to crimp the RG45 to the UTP cable like that. Yan. Crimping tool. It can also be used to cut wires here. To slice the wire here. This is what we call the crimping tool. Then we have the digital multimeter. It is used to test the voltage, the current, the resistance, and the continuity of a certain electronic component. And we have the analog tester. It's used to test the same thing rin sa sa digital. Okay. Nasa na to? Analog meaning mayroon siyang scale, whereas sa digital, yung lalabas sa digital is the number. And we have the router, wherein you will connect to your cell phone will be connected here through wireless type, or the computer or the laptop will be connected here using your UTP cable or your LAN cable. Yan, i-connect yung internet from the provider, internet service provider, using your modem. Then we have this one, the LAN cable. This is where you will connect your laptop to the internet using wire. This is the RJ45. It's used to make a connection between the computer and the internet. Okay? So, like this. And we have the portable DVD player or writer. And we have the SATA cable. Serial Advanced Technology Attachment Cable type, no? And we have the LAN tester. This is where we are going to test the continuity or the connection, or the continuity of the cable, if it is good or bad. And we have this one, the USB connector for the front panel. This pin here is used to connect to the motherboard. Okay. By connecting this connector to your motherboard, then you can extend your USB to the front panel. Aside from the USB in the motherboard, we can also connect the USB to the front panel. Okay. Then we have this one. Karaan na ni kaayo. Matagal na ito. The 3.5 inches floppy drive. Wala na ito ngayon, ha. Phase out na. Ito rin, yung mga CD-ROM natin at DVD-ROM drive. Dito nalagyan natin yung CD at DVD. So, nakakabit ito dito sa computer dyan. Ito. Yan. Ito. So, that is internal type. Itong isa, portable. Yan. Madala-dala natin kahit saan. Using the USB type. Automatic na. Pero this one, gumamit ang anong ginamit niya? Iyan. Gumamit ng PATA or IDE pin. Yung iba nito, gumagamit na ng SATA type. Ito, SATA. Then we have the IDE cable, integrated device electronics cable, 40 pin and 30 pin. 30 used for floppy drive. Ito dito. Yan. And this one, the 40 pin is used to connect the hard disk or CD-ROM. Dito, pwede dito. Ngayon, the latest is using the SATA type. SATA na lang. Bagong uso ngayon. And we have the patch panel. Ito natin ipa-punch down yung wires ng UTP cable, the unshielded twisted pair cable, UTP, no? Either Cat 5e or Cat 6. Okay, yan. So, dyan ka-connect, then dito ka mag-connect sa labas ng internet. Actually, ang purpose ito is to make more connections para sa local area network. And we have the motherboard. Yan, motherboard. Before the motherboard pala, mayroon tayong ito, switch, internet switch. Okay. Then the motherboard. Ito yung motherboard. The mother of all the board, motherboard. Let us identify the different parts of the motherboard. We have the TP-Link 24 ports internet switch. So the work of this is just a extender switch. You will connect, example, you will connect the internet here coming from the ISP, then the internet, you can connect 23 different client. So the purpose of this para ma-extend o ma-expand lang natin yung connectivity or yung connections. And we have the motherboard. Ito. The motherboard. The mother of all the board. Motherboard. Okay. Start with this RAM. This is old version, old model na po. But same lang naman yung function. Mayroong natanggal. Motherboard na tayo. Ito yung mga old version ng motherboard, no? Of course, we have the 64 megabytes RAM, random access memory, or the RAM stick. Is the RAM, single density RAM. Yung mga bago ngayon, yung mga DDR4, DDR5. Okay. So, ito na yung motherboard natin. Ito, dito nakalagay yung ating, sa ilalim yan is yung CPU, Central Processing Unit. Ito yung CPU heatsink to absorb the heat of the CPU, the processor, Central Processing Unit. Nakalagay sa ibabaw is yung CPU fan, yung umiikot na parang ventilador, no? Then we have of course, the I/O connectors, input-output connectors. Pinag-aralan natin ito sa back panel, di ba? And we have the ATX 20-pin power supply. Diyan kinakabit yung power supply na 12 volts, 5 volts, at may mga iba't ibang mga voltahe pa. Okay? Then we have the north bridge. Dito nakakonect yung the processor. Bago dumaan sa processor, dadaan muna sa north bridge. Then we have the accelerated graphic ports, the AGP. Mga bago ngayon, mga maliliit na lang, mga ganyan na lang. The PCI port, slots, PCI. Peripheral Component Interconnect slots. Then we have the CMOS clock, CMOS battery. Then we have the CMOS. Ang trabaho ng CMOS and the CMOS clock is to update the time. Siya yung bahala sa post or the power on self test. Marinig ninyo is may tumutunog before mag-power boot yung Windows. So ito yung namamahala. Naka-connect ba si mouse? Naka-connect ba si keyboard? Wala bang problema yung mga RAM? Kasi pag may problema yung RAM, itong RAM natin hindi masyadong naka-connect, so magkakaroon ng beep sound si CMOS during the post power on self test. This is the south bridge, and we have the system block connector. Yan. And we have the USB connector. Yan. Mayroon yung data in, data out, positive 5, and ground. And we have the flash drive connectors, which is 30 pin. Then we have the IDE connectors, 40 pins for CD-ROM and hard disk. Then the DIMM slot or the memory slots. So ito yung mga parts ng ating motherboard. Then we have the IO connectors. Pinag-aralan natin ito. Ayan lang po. Okay? Thank you. I hope ma-remember ninyo yung ating lesson ngayon about the tools, the parts, and the equipment used for the computer system servicing. Thank you and bye-bye.